In a city forgotten by time, there lived an artist whose paintings were so vivid, they were said to be capable of showing what was invisible to the human eye. Among his works, there was one particularly intriguing, a path split in a dense forest, with one side illuminated by a celestial light, and the other wrapped in threatening shadows. This image became the starting point for a deep reflection on the choice between light and darkness, good and evil, salvation and condemnation. The path of light, though inviting, is not merely found, it is revealed. Those who choose it often do not fully understand why they made that choice, as, in a divine paradox, it is God who first chooses us, illuminating our steps and guiding us on the path of truth, goodness, and justice.
This path is walked not by those who see themselves as perfect, but by those aware of their imperfections. The Apostle Paul, in his vulnerability, confessed, "The evil I do not want to do, this I keep on doing." Acknowledging this inherently flawed nature is the first step towards seeking divine mercy, a gesture of humility that draws us even closer to the light. The parable of the prodigal son teaches us about God's unconditional forgiveness, which is based not on our merits but on His abundant grace. Like the Father who welcomes the Son without hesitation, God receives us with open arms, regardless of our deviations.
Our journey is marked by the constant struggle between light and shadows, between the aspiration to holiness and the propensity to sin. However, the true essence of salvation lies in the conscious choice to leave the darkness for the light, knowing that stumbling is inevitable. Choosing the path of light also means recognizing that we have been chosen. God, in His sovereignty, reveals Himself to us in mysterious ways, allowing us to perceive His presence and unconditional love. This choice, though it may seem paradoxical, is a mystery reserved for the Trinity, but experienced by us in every act of faith.
The responsibility of every human being in the face of this choice is immense, as it is not just about following rules, but about living according to the teachings of Jesus. Salvation is not a reward for good works, but the natural outcome of a life guided by the light. The degeneration leading to condemnation is therefore a conscious choice. Those who deviate from the path of light do so not out of ignorance, but due to a deliberate refusal to accept the grace offered to them. Acts of kindness, justice, and love for one's neighbor are reflections of a life transformed by divine grace. It is not these works that save us, but they bear witness to the fruit of genuine faith that has chosen the light.
As the gospel spread throughout the world, it planted seeds of hope and transformation in hearts once shrouded in darkness. The influence of the Holy Spirit is tangible in those who, even without knowing the Word, live by its principles. Being chosen by God is an immeasurable gift that fills us with gratitude and motivates us to pursue the path of light with even more zeal. The awareness of this choice makes us humble and reliant on His mercy. Each person's spiritual journey is unique, marked by moments of certainty as well as doubt. However, the promise of God's constant presence gives us the strength to move forward.
The mystery of predestination and free choice is a theme that challenges our understanding, but paradoxically draws us closer to the heart of God, where we find answers to our deepest questions. In the end, what defines us is not the falls, but the ability to rise up, recognizing our fragility and God's infinite mercy, which incessantly calls us back to the light.
This story of the artist and his enigmatic work invites us to reflect on our own choices, reminding us that although the path to salvation is open to all, it is through divine grace that we find true freedom. Thus, the spiritual journey unfolds as an intricate tapestry, where light and shadow, choice and divine destiny intertwine, forming the unique design of each life always under the loving gaze of the Creator.
In light of this reflection, I invite you to share in the comments what you have learned or how this message resonated with your heart. If you are here, absorbing these words, it is already a sign that you have chosen the path of light. This journey is not solitary. Together, as a community, we strengthen our faith and draw ever closer to God. May this message be a beacon for all of us, guiding us on the paths of wisdom, love, and true peace.